In 1984, Nike gave designer Peter Moore the task of creating a new shoe for Michael Jordan. Later that year, Peter Moore showed Michael Jordan the shoe, which initially he did not like due to the fact that they had brighter and darker tone colors. Stating that the colors that were represented were the devil's colors, Peter Moore assured Michael Jordan that "you're on the Bulls, these are their colors." And the rest was history from then on. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J Baby, Mr. Make Man, Mr. 504, Jeezy from the Big Easy, here to welcome y'all back to a special iteration of the showroom. And today we're going to talk about perhaps maybe the most influential, most iconic, most significant, most important sneakers of all time. The silhouette that forever changed the game as far as the sneaker culture is concerned. On December 3rd, the internet was broken by Jordan Brand. And by Jordan Brand, I'm not talking about a Jordan 11 retro. I'm talking about something that many didn't even know existed at the time. I'm talking about something that was perhaps maybe the most mystique, like a unicorn type of significance in the sneaker game. I'm talking about on December 3rd, perhaps around 9 o'clock, the internet was broken by a pack. One half blueprint, one half retro. And with that being said, it is the Nike Airship in the PE colorway, and also the Air Jordan 1 in the Chicago sample colorway. The internet was broken by this because this is the first time that perhaps we are going to get this retro of the Airship. And not only that, this also starts the new beginnings package, that 1985 cut that Nike has been saying they're going to be rolling out in 2020. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the story.
On September 15th, Nike created a revolutionary new basketball shoe. On October 18th, the NBA threw them out of the game. Fortunately, the NBA can't stop you from wearing them. Air Jordans from Nike.
It was this shoe. Not mainly this shoe, but this colorway. Nike took this shoe to many, many levels. The Air Jordan 1, probably the shoe with the most mystique and significance of all sneakers of all time. Jordan's first namesake shoe. But the thing about this shoe was the black and red colorway. And everybody knows MJ was initially fined for wearing the black and red colorway in the game, which was later revealed to be the Nike Airship on October 18th, 1984. Now, the beautiful thing about this shoe is Jordan was able to grace this shoe on the NBA court. And it was in the slam dunk contest where he wore the gold chain, creating one of the most iconic posters of all time. Him with his tongue hanging out, chain hanging, wearing the black and red Jordan 1, the shoe that was originally thought to be the banned shoe, creating a forever iconic moment in that era of the game. Rolling out the whole campaign. Whoever said man wasn't meant to fly.
Man was not meant to fly.
Now we have the Air Jordan 1 Chicago. The Chicago colorway, the inaugural creation of Jordan wearing his signature sneaker on the court. And by far, by many, is probably considered another important one, not only for the sneaker itself, but also for the city of Chicago, which was dealing with a drought and starved for an NBA championship, signaling Michael Jordan to be that hope to guide them to greatness. And with that hope, he is the GOAT of the game. And with the GOAT status that he had, it was only a matter of time before he was ever able to grace that city with a championship. And we all know the Chicago colorway, which he had many iterations of it, considering that the black toe, this version of Chicago, even the Bred are initially the top 3 of Jordan brand and its initial run as the brand that they are. Now, the black toe colorway, the original shoe that has not really came out or ever released in its true OG form, originally featuring a black tongue and black and red Nike Air branding. This shoe is also known as the promo shoe, which Jordan had used for his famous Air Jordan pose that the brand now uses now. Also on top of that, the Wings logo was not present on the original samples. It was wrote just simply Air Jordan with no Wings logo on there, stating that the change came when Peter Moore later seen a inspiration from a airplane pin that a stewardess was wearing. So he drew up the inspiration to incorporate the Wings logo on the side, separating the shoe and also giving the Air Jordans itself its own personal flair and signature for that silhouette, which will be dropped after the Air Jordan 2.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Flight 23. Please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and extinguish all smoking materials.
Now, with 2020 approaching us, this will mark the 35th anniversary of the Jordan brand. And not only that, it also marks the homecoming for the city of Chicago with the brand itself, considering that the All-Star game will be taking place in Chicago in February. And I have no doubt that there will not be a shortage of surprises to take place that weekend. But where does the Air Jordan 1 rank in your top list? Does it even exist in your list? Because for me personally, considering that this was the first silhouette that I bought with my own money, it holds a high regard for me. And I can't tell you the amount of significance that this shoe holds with me, considering that this started it for me. This shoe was the start of it for me. And not only that, what is your favorite for the most part? Because considering that the top 5 Jordans of all time will always be, whether it's a Royal, a Shadow, a Black Toe, Chicago, or even the Bred colorway, the original top 5 Jordan shoes. Where did this hold key? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, stay true, stay fly, stay blessed. And I am JC Baby, and y'all in the showroom, and I'm out. You dig?